So, listen. So apparently this is going to happen. Who would pay money? Who would pay money to watch Eddie Winslow roll around in the bed with comedian Luenell? I think Luenell is, how old is Luenell? Luenell has got to be, let me see how old Luenell is. Luenell got to be in her 60s now. Let me see. Luenell been around in comedy, not sexually. I don't know her sexual, but she's been around a long time in comedy. Let me see. How old is Luenell? Comedian Luenell. They don't say how old she is. Let me see. Shit. Oh shit. Luenell is in her. She's a senior citizen. Luenell is 65 years old. Her real name. Oh, she got one child, Donella Campbell. So yeah, Luenell is 65 years old. Is this apparently they saying this is going to happen? So I guess it's going to be Luenell. Who people would pay money to watch that? I think they may be on to something. I think they should have child actors and actresses do OnlyFans together. Like they should have Urkel Bang Punky Brewster next. Remember Punky Brewster from back in the 80s? I think she's married now though. I don't think she ain't gonna do it. I think she's happily married. Yeah, her husband I think is an agent. She's happily married. So that wouldn't be a yeah. But I don't know. I think that might be an angle. Watching your favorite celebrities bust down on OnlyFans. That's gonna be the new wave. Watch when Hollywood start drying up, you're gonna be able to just go and watch motherfuckers. Motherfuckers gonna be busting down butt ass naked on OnlyFans and be to pay their rent. Because people are gonna stop watching movies and TV. You know what I'm saying? You see, you see people ain't watching TV no more like they used to, and you see what Darius McCrary doing. He getting ready to bust down a 65-year-old woman to keep up with his bills. They probably gonna do it. They probably gonna fuck, and then they gonna split the money. But how many people gonna subscribe to watch them fuck? But good for them. Any kind of way you just get it. Y'all know Luenell already got her OnlyFans when she be busting down, showing her titties and shit. I think it's like $30 a month. Like she's charging a lot of money to watch a monthly fee, $30 a month to watch a woman in her 60s bust down. I don't think she does it as much, but I guess this is apparently going to get ready to be her resurgence back into the adult film world on OnlyFans with doing a scene with Darius McCrary, aka Eddie Winslow from the hit '90s show Family Matters. It used to come on back in the day. This is going to be crazy. Actor Darius McCrary and comedian planning to release OnlyFans video together. Yes, this is real. Somebody said this is actually going to go down. Did she really announce it though? I didn't see anything because usually she announced stuff like that on Instagram. You know what I'm saying? But they've been real flirty. But I always thought that was just her showing love. That he was Eddie Winslow. He was like the hot new guy. But I guess he's came out as bisexual, right? He been running around with that trans girl. So I'm thinking he's bisexual now. But he's came out. A lot of those kids in that Hollywood world, man. I hate to admit it. I think a lot of those kids have been like exposed to a lot of stuff like that. You know what I'm saying? That's why they want to explore that side more because they've been around it in Hollywood as kids. You know, Darius McCrary, Jaleel White, and all of them um, from the '90s. Who else? Um, I think old boy from D.L. Hughley show back in the '90s, he was having some problems joining gangs and stuff. So a lot of times that Hollywood shit messes up kids all the way up until they're like adulthood. And they start just doing just insane, crazy stuff that they never would have done if they just had like a regular childhood upbringing and got a regular job. You know what I'm saying? If Darius McCrary didn't get into Hollywood when he was young, because I remember his first early movie, it was called Hot Shots back in the day. It was a really good. I remember seeing it as a kid back like in '88 before he got on Family Matters. But I bet most of these child actors just had regular jobs, going to work, coming home, paying their bills, spending time with them. A lot of stuff they wouldn't be doing. That's why Hollywood messes these young people up. You know what I'm saying? The ones that end up having a somewhat of a normal life and don't do crazy stuff like this are the ones that get pulled out of Hollywood early. Like they may do a hit show, be on a hit show as a kid, and they get all these offers, but their parents like, nah, you need to go to college. So they'll pull them out the Hollywood system, put them in college, go get your degree, and live a normal life for a little bit, and then come back to Hollywood if you want when you're grown. But right now, we did this show for 2 or 3 years. It was fun. It's canceled now. Thank you. I'm gonna back the ages away and let you focus on being a child, going to school, going to college if you want to, and then if you want to come back to Hollywood, that's on you. You grown now. You do what you want to do. You know, and I think the parents that do that, because a couple of parents did that. Where you see, like they'll pull their kids, you don't see their kids star in a lot of stuff no more. They always come back and say, "Yeah, my mom put me out and got me more into school and got me more grounded and to have a childhood. It was good to be on that show for 3 to 4 years, but I was 14 when I left the show, so I still was kind of like a kid. So I got to be a kid a little bit and go to high school, and you know what I'm saying? They got to live a normal life. And a lot of times those kids join that don't be all the way through the Hollywood system end up not having such a tumultuous life where they got to do OnlyFans with 65-year-old comedians and shit. Gotta bust that. You dig what I'm saying? So it's a lot of those people end up like Raj from What's Happening. It was a show. We all young people don't know What's Happening was a show from back in the '70s. I wasn't even born when the show came out, but What's Happening? Well, I was born. I was a baby by the time it went off the air. But the child actor that was on there, he was on drugs and yeah, man. So it's like had to get himself quick. I think Dwayne was the youngest on that show, or was it D? I can't remember. But anyway, they end up turning out all right, okay. I think Dwayne at the time that show was made, he was 16, but I think now he's like a computer engineer. Well, he's probably retired now, but he left Hollywood young and he pursued his college degree and he ended up going on to be a computer engineer. You know what I'm saying? Because he did this show What's Happening for about 5 or 6 years, but then when he left, he was still kind of a kid. He was like 16, 17 years old. So he was young enough to kind of have kind of like a teenage, enjoy his teenage years and develop into a adult. And he ended up going to college and enjoying the college like everybody else. And he turned out well. He became a computer engineer. You know, that was the guy who played Dwayne on What's Happening, not Raj. Raj was the nerdy dude. I think he was older than him though. But he ended up getting on drugs and from partying and shit like that. Wasn't able to handle that kind of money. He had bought a house in Malibu, all kind of stuff. You know what I'm saying? Live that Hollywood life. But this is going to be interesting. So I want to ask, let's talk about it in the comments. Who's going to go see Luenell and Darius McCrary bust down? Would y'all pay to see this on their OnlyFans? Let's talk about it in the comments, man. Thumbs up button, subscribe.